To analyze the plot of A Raisin in the Sun, you work backwards. First, pick the moment where you believe the climax is and ask yourself who got or didn't get what they were fighting for at that moment. The point in the play that most people pick as the climax is when Bobo explains that the money that was given to Willie is gone. And this probably is the biggest emotional moment in the play, but I don't see it as the climax. Although you can certainly argue that it is the climax. At that moment, who gets or doesn't get something? Well, Walter Lee clearly loses his dream of being a business owner. And when did he start fighting for that? He started fighting for that the moment that the promise of the $10,000 check, the life insurance for Big Walter, was going to come into the family's possession. So if you choose that moment as the climax of the play, what Walter was fighting for was to be a business owner. But I don't think that's what he was fighting for. I think what Walter was fighting for was to be a man in the eyes of his family and in the eyes of the world. And it isn't at that moment in the play that he becomes a man. So I look at it this way. The climax of the play is when Walter Lee looks into his son's eyes, he looks into Travis's eyes, and decides to not accept the money from Mr. Lindner, and in fact decides to move his family into the house. It is at that moment that Walter Lee actually becomes a man in the eyes of his mother, in the eyes of his wife, in the eyes of his sister, and quite possibly in the eyes of his son. And if Big Walter is actually looking down from heaven, in the eyes of Big Walter. So I think what Walter Lee has been fighting for the entire time is respect, to be a man. And he gets it at that moment. He thinks that being a business owner will get him that level of respect, but he realizes later on that isn't it. Perhaps it's a little bit of semantics about arguing where the climax is in this one. But that's how I see it. Again, any plot structure that you can argue logically in support with the text of the play is perfectly fine.